Hey guys, we got a big surprise.
A trampoline? Another pony? Fake IDs?
It's even better. This year, no more back and forth at Christmas.
We're not doing the back and forth.
Nope, I just said that.
Yay!
A together Christmas like a normal family. A together Christmas!
They say home is where the heart is. But what happens to a household when granddads with very different personalities show up for the holidays? Daddy's Home 2, starring Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, picks up where the original film of 2015 left off. Dusty and Brad now have finally learned to get along with their families. But with the arrival of their respective fathers, the plan for the perfect Christmas gets sidetracked, leading to a multitude of zany consequences which will have you laughing out loud.
So this co-dads thing. You gotta ask another man's permission to see your own kids.
Everything is rock solid between me and Brad here. In fact, best friends.
Really?
Brad,
Thank you.
stop it.
I'm good. Because we're boys.
You watch this movie and you and Will are hysterically funny again. How do you keep a straight face? I've asked you this for the first time, but this guy is like so funny.
It's one of those things, like, I'll laugh at stuff that, I have a different sense of humor anyway. Like, we were doing this thing yesterday, we were doing, like, these terrible dad jokes, and, like, sometimes he'll just a look. And then other times he'll think he's really funny, and it's just, like, completely goes over my head, and it's not funny at all to me. But, you know, we like kind of pushing each other's buttons, but we know what the boundaries are.
I don't get the whole girls thing.
Here's the game plan. You want to be that one that she tells you about all of her problems with the guys she's actually dating. It's called the friend zone.
No. It's the worst advice anyone could give you. You want to be like Brad and be in the friend zone, you want to be like Dad and get in the end zone.
Oh, gosh. Those piercing eyes. Like a velociraptor.
We knew when we talked about doing a sequel, and when the premise was first kind of explored of having our father's visit for the holidays and all of us having to be together, we thought, that's great, but we have to get the right actors to do that. And those guys are the perfect guys to play those parts.
We're gonna settle this physically.
Cut it out! This is child abuse!
Don't be such a snowflake.
Kurt is like really rough on Dusty.
He's an actor. Well, he is, yes. Yeah. Well, he's a guy who's maybe feels a little guilty about that he wasn't quite there for his son all the time, and he doesn't know how to express that. So he tries to sort of throw a spanner in the works to kind of touch the radiator and make it happen.
Whereas I'm completely the opposite.
On his sleeve.
And quite a kisser.
And sloppy, sentimental, brimming over with love for his son and my son for me.
And a great kisser.
Mark Wahlberg says that you're quite a good kisser.
Is that what he said? Well, I did floss and mouthwash. I wanted to make a good impression.
I was told that
a lot of Tic Tacs in that scene.
I was told that Will said that my lips were pillowy soft.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
There's my big man!
5 more minutes and I get to be Joseph.
You throw that, we are no longer co-dads. You gonna pump fake that thing all night? Or you gonna take a shot, Brad?
Huh? He's never played sports ever. What? What?
Maybe it stuck to his hand.
We can relate so much with respects to the holidays.
Yeah.
Every family wants the perfect Christmas, the perfect Thanksgiving, but things always go wrong, and they're always comical things. It's stupid little silly things that gets us going. Is it the same way in the Cardellini household?
Oh yeah, there's always craziness. We used to have these giant holidays because I have a really, really big family. And they used to always be at my house when I was a kid. And we would have over 100 people at least at our holidays. So they were always huge parties. And there was many, many things that would happen during those times. And now, you know, I have my own family and we travel around a lot and we go visit everybody. We visit all the different grandparents for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. And that has its own thing too.
Don't you want to spend the holidays with your one true, real dad?
Brought him all the way up here just to get back at me?
Yep.
You're opening up the harbor, Brad.
Oh, the harbor's wide open. And it's Fleet Week.
This is getting good, boys.
There's a wonderful competitiveness with Dusty,
yes.
Mark Wahlberg's character, who can all relate to because they're vying for the affection of your daughter.
Yes. So I think you'd mentioned that, like you said, everyone strives for the perfect Christmas. And it's never attainable. You never walk away from it going, yeah, that was it. That was great. But it always is a chance for groups of people to get together. And usually, the more people you have, the more chance of something being chaotic. And in this movie, we got a bunch of great people with a bunch of personality, so chaos ensues.
Don't you see what he's up to? He thinks you and me are harboring bad feelings. No, I'm not harboring anything. I just want to find the perfect together Christmas tree.
You don't think I can operate a chainsaw?
Oh, yeah!
cut like butter!
Brad, isn't that a...
Brad, cut down a cell phone tower.
I think Brad's dead again.
Mel Gibson and John Lithgow come in as your respective fathers. What's it like kissing Mel Gibson?
You know, I always looked at it like I get to kiss William Wallace. You know, put a little extra on it. You know.
Oh, Braveheart.
I mean, if he was able to, you know, steal the future queen of England, then he was able to. He's a very powerful man.
I mean,
but it was one of those things where we were, you know, the characters were awkward about it. They had a very hard time sharing affection with one another. Right. And then they're just so inspired by Will's and John's characters that they're like, okay, we got to try something. Yeah. You know?
And it worked.
I'm Mose Persico, and we'll see you at the movies.